how many of them would we call it unaided awareness? If you were to ask, name a top 5 law firms in town, how many times would your firm get mentioned? And I would suggest almost never. Now that's not to say that you're not. It's just, when I was the market director at Winston & Strawn a long time ago, and someone conducted very statistical, very quantitative, objective market research about the best known firms in Chicago. We were one of the 3 largest firms in Chicago. We were the oldest firm in Illinois. The former governor was our chairman, Governor Thompson. You know, we thought we were just, everybody knew us. I mean, it wasn't even worth marketing because everybody knew us. We were just that confident about what we perceived had to be our reputation because everybody that we knew us. So we had almost 100% market penetration of all of our friends. They all recognized the name of our firms, which was really good. And it's easy to sort of be skewed in that way when you don't conduct that sort of external research. And so someone did and then sold us the results, and we were terrible. Our numbers were terrible. Now, that was the bad news. The good news was, so was everybody else. We'd actually done well for a law firm. What we learned was no one cares about law firms. And at that time, this has been years ago, law firms weren't doing much advertising, they weren't doing much marketing, they weren't doing much broadcast-oriented marketing. And we found that, individual lawyers may have been well known, but no one knew what firm they were with because they just don't care. Any more than we would care about accounting firms or management consulting firms. We may know a few of the biggest ones, but that's it. And although we were among the 3 best-known law firms, we were among the 3 largest, we found that our numbers were still terrible because the legal professions numbers were terrible, and still are. And so you can improve your ranking significantly now that you can do this kind of marketing that can get you known very quickly, very well. You can really improve your numbers. Shouldn't take that long. Now, Charlotte's a pretty aggressive market. There's some really well-marketed firms here. But there's still tremendous opportunity because in many ways, it's still a small town. And in cities the size of Charlotte, you can see significant results very quickly. So what's the opportunity? Middle market firms have to build their credibility. You got to get well known. The opportunity is there. The door is opening. And it's going to close soon. It may. We don't know what's going to happen after the recession. If companies, once they become flush with cash again, are going to start overpaying on big firms. We don't know. They might. But if they don't, and certainly for now, this is the time to build those relationships because they're hiring firms like yours. They like the fact that you're cheaper. They know that you're just as skilled for 95% of the work. But they have to know that you're a credible firm because they still are at the risk of getting second-guessed if some case goes sour, and some of them do. So you got to build your brand around.